Ayo, what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the LAFC career. And today we kick things off in the middle of this transfer window. I think we're just coming towards the end of July, and we've got some things to talk about here. So as I was reading through the comments last episode, I saw one regarding Diego Rossi, and we got a very big offer in for Rossi, one that actually would have easily broken the record for a transfer fee in MLS, which I think is $22 million for Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich. We had a $37 million offer for Diego Rossi from Inter, and in that instance, I should have sold him. And regardless of what it means for us, both for the player and for our club, it would have been the right move to sell him. Rossi goes to a massive team in Europe. As much as I don't like Inter, they are a massive team in Europe, and we get a record transfer fee for a player. So in that situation, and probably if we get another big offer in for Rossi in this transfer window, being that it's a special circumstance for a special player, we're probably going to sell him on the spot, and we will lose him immediately. And the other situation we have to handle before we get into anything else is Christian Ramirez. Superman is kind of on the chopping block here. Do we let him leave for free to go to Ibar? Do we re-sign him? And there was quite an outpouring of support for Christian Ramirez to stay with us. He is, I think, the club's leading all-time goal scorer at this point in this career. He is 29, but he's still banging in the goals. He's one of the top goal scorers for our team this season. And I'll be honest, Gerard Peña-Herrero, in his time, in the game time he's had this year, it's not like he's banging in the goals. 2 goals in 16 appearances. It's not that great. I really would be hesitant to just hand him the reins up top. So we're going to go ahead and re-sign Christian Ramirez to another contract. And that probably means that in the offseason, come January, we're going to end up losing Gerard Peña-Herrero. So with Ramirez re-signed, that issue is put to rest, but we have a much more pressing issue now, and that is regarding João Moutinho, who just had his release clause paid by Sporting in Portugal. $12.7 million release clause, and the issue here is that I can't offer him the wages that he's going to want to stay. I can't offer him what they're going to offer him in Portugal. That would make him a designated player here, and we don't have a designated player spot, and I wouldn't spend one on left back anyway. As good as Moutinho has been, it's not worth a designated player spot for a left back in MLS. So it's up to Moutinho. If he wants to stay, he can reject that offer, or the more likely scenario here is we're about to lose him. And I know you're wondering right now, how could things possibly, get any worse for us? Big question marks surrounding our team. How about a nice little trip to Colorado to face Giles Barnes? That's always a good way to perk up the spirits around the club, isn't it? All right, well, the good news is, in this one, it looks like Colorado is slightly rotated, although as we have a US Open Cup match coming up in a couple of days against New York Red Bulls. The bad news is, that man right there, Giles Barnes, not one of the players that they decided to rotate. Here you go, Hayes for Evans, back for Hayes. Whoa, that got away from Hayes, but we kept it to K. Now up for Evans as well. Evans. Oh, the move by Evans was beautiful. He plays it out wide for Rossi, who cuts it back in. And Rossi's shot is blocked behind. Actually, it's blocked on top. Judging by that first half, where nothing happened because Colorado played 11 behind the ball, I would say that both teams are going to just be settling for a point because there's not a whole hell of a lot we're going to be able to do here against Colorado. Although, that was a hell of a play, but there's no way to get the ball in there. Look how many players are back for Colorado. Oh, I see Rossi making a run. This might be the only way through this team today. It's going to be through Diego Rossi. He has the shot! Far side! Oh, we're going to be missing that just when there seems like there's no way through this Colorado team. And they've played so defensively in this game. It just takes one moment from our star player to get that goal. And I don't think we can do that with anyone. I don't think anyone else possesses that in this team. Oh, we're going to miss him if he leaves this transfer window. We'll take all the space we can get. And Vera nearly loses the ball. I'm not sure how Vera actually came back up with that. Or how he just won a corner. He gets a goal kick. Well, fuck me then. Well, that's gonna do it. Just the one goal. I mean, they're just There was a little bit more space to work with after we got the first one. Colorado kind of loosened up a little bit, but there really wasn't anything in that one. They played straight defensive from the opening whistle. We got one goal on one brilliant play by Diego Rossi. That was it. So with no transfer news to report yet, we move on to the next one on short rest. We're into the quarterfinal of the US Open Cup. It's going to be a tough one. We're away to New York Red Bulls. Played in there for Herrera. Herrera playing it through for Vela. I keep forgetting not to go far post with Vela. He can't hit it with his right foot. I have to hit it near post with his left. And corner for New York. Dealt with, but not well enough. What a shot by Kaku. And what a save by Tyler Miller. That was just pure reactions right there. Oh, ball in. Davis. Shot. Save Tyler Miller again. Okay, Red Bulls are really coming out firing in this one. It's actually kind of terrifying. After we tackle the ball, I'm just confused about why they get so many extra... Look how many! And I hit the post! Are you kidding? Off the crossbar. They had so many chances. It's just unnecessarily. They shouldn't have had any of those. Here we go. Forward now for Green. Stops on it. He's looking for some help. Finds it. Finds it beautifully. Hector... Really, Hector Herrera? Really? I finally give you a start, and that's what you do. Okay. We have a throw in here. Green lays it back for Rossi. Rossi puts one in the box. Arriving was Gerard Pena Herrera, but the header is nowhere near. We need to get some shots on target. We've had 3 excellent looks. Not one shot on target. Oh, Rossi, beautiful back heel. Moutinho putting a ball in, trying a nice little over-the-top ball, but it just doesn't work, and then we just lose that. Oh, I just got Moutinho sent off, didn't I? Oh, you could hear it in my voice. I did not mean to do that. Referee, please have him know. He's not going to have... He does not give a shit if I'm begging for mercy on my hands and knees. Are you serious? That's how we give up the goal. That's been happening all game, to be fair. We've tackled the ball so many times in this game, and it just bounces right back to them. On one possession, I actually counted out loud 6 times we tackled the ball clean, and it went right back to them. That one was just pure AIDS. Rossi intercepts a pass. It falls right to another Red Bull player further up the pitch, and he just smashes it home. That is FIFA AIDS at its finest. All right, throw in here. It's to Julian. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Boy, Julian Green actually intercepted that and gets a ball away. It falls. It's off the post. You've got to be kidding me. The shot, I think it was Benzai that had it, and it hits the post of the open net. Oh, wow. That was... And, of course, he scores because 2 shots for New York, 2 goals. That was, to be fair, that was a beautiful pass to find. I think it was Etienne. It was. That just split us apart. There was really no recovering from that ball. I did not anticipate that. That shot, I mean, to be fair, that was near post. Tyler Miller probably should have done better, but I can't complain about the play. It was a very good play. Well, there's the final whistle. That entire game, with the second goal they scored aside, that was a good play. That entire game was pure bullshit. I'm so mad. That's us out of the US Open Cup for the 3rd straight year. At least we got out of the first round this time. This is the furthest we've been in 3 seasons, and we only got to the quarterfinal. With this team, that is like proof that the difficulty is ramped up about 4 notches in domestic cups. I don't think we're ever going to win a domestic cup in this series. And just to emphasize exactly how much BS was involved there, New York Red Bulls are in 10th place in the East. They're the worst goal-scoring team in MLS this season. We're the top goal-scoring team. They had 13 shots, 8 on target. We had 1 shot on target for the game. 1 shot for the top goal-scoring team in the league. What just happened there? And to make things worse, João Moutinho did decide to move to Portugal. It was very much expected, but it doesn't make it any less difficult to accept. So, yeah, there's our starting left back gone. So in the interest of getting through more business in the transfer window today, we're going to sim the next 2 matches. They're both against good opponents, both playoff teams. The first one is 6th place Minnesota. We're going to be on the road for this one. So we'll see what we can do here. We need a bounce back performance, and I figured actually I haven't played all that great in this episode, so maybe the squad can get it done without me. We almost did, and we picked up an injury, an 87th minute equalizer. And we lost Andrew Michaels. This episode has not gone well. And he's gone for 6 weeks with a torn hamstring. Okie dokie then. Could we possibly pile anything? No, I don't want to say that because it could get so much worse. And our next match is going to be at home against Seattle. If you want to know why I'm simming this one, go back and watch the last 3 games I've played against them, including last year in the playoffs. I've absolutely mollywopped this team to hell and back. We picked up another injury. We scored a goal, but now Brett Evans has picked up a knock. He seems to be continuing on, though. Oh, please tell me this team can beat them. Okay, we got the 3-0 victory. I mean, I assumed we were going to beat them, but let's go see how long we just lost Brett Evans for. Maybe all we needed to turn our luck around today was to play Seattle. That seems to do wonders for us. We beat them. And the injury to Brett Evans is only 2 days with a dead leg calf. So we're good. We got the win and everybody's okay. Well, here's something that's interesting. When we first drafted Julio Fuentes with the 2nd round pick in the first MLS draft, he did not have the promising player logo by his face there. After coming back from loan, now he does. Now he's actually an intriguing prospect. I mean, I think Benzai is probably still the better player, but Julio Fuentes might have a spot in this team after all. And after that victory over Seattle, I'm going to leave the team exactly as it was. No changes being made to it. We're going to take this lineup straight into the next game against RSL. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, that's a dangerous one, and Pacheco's just going to... I didn't want him to play that for a corner, because those are dangerous. But okay, at least they didn't get on the end of that ball. And oh, that's a problem. See, that's why I didn't want the corner. I knew they were going to score off the corner. That's why I didn't want it to be a corner. But Pacheco just didn't get it far enough over to the sideline, and now it's 1-0. I don't know what's going on since the last episode, which I literally played like 2 days ago. I don't know what's happened since then, but we can't do anything offensively. Like, nothing at all. There's no space. There's no time. Oh, that's a good play. Never mind. Hector Herrera just scored a banger. We're back in the game. It's 1-1. Forget everything I just said. That was brilliant. Oh, that is an issue. What in the hell is going on today? All right, is there time for one more chance before the half? Ramirez playing it back for Rossi. I think we're going to get this chance. Except for Brooks Lennon is faster than Diego Rossi. And Brooks Lennon passed the ball to Christian Ramirez, and the ref blew the whistle. The one time the entire episode the CPU has made a glaring mistake, and the ref bails him out. It's just not our day. Somehow Kay... What's the point? Kay was in front of him, and he still got there. And what is going on? What is this? What is happening? They're scoring those? What? There's no answer for that. There's no defense for that. I can't play against that. This team, no team is built to stop that. I'm sorry. I could have Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane back there, and we're not stopping that. There's no way to stop that shot. Vela turns it inside, holds it up. We're moving it nicely now, boys. Come on. Hector Herrera through the hole. Hector Herrera, it's blocked. It falls to Christian Ramirez, and he scores. It was sloppy. It was very, very ugly. I don't even care. It's 3-2. We're getting back in this game. We're going to just bulldoze our way through if we have to. We're not taking a loss here. Oh, my God. It's the 94th minute as well. We're already losing. The game is over. The ref just He blows the whistle when we have a golden chance at the end of the first half, but he doesn't blow the whistle at the end of the second half, and we concede again. Just to fist us a little bit more, stick your fingers all the way up there and really twist it around, he had to let them score one more goal, because why not? That's how it's going for us today. Alright, so we're going to end the episode there for today. I really wanted to finish the transfer window in this episode, but we have one game left to play in the month of August, and that's going to be away at Providence Park in Portland, and I don't think I can mentally handle that at this point, so we're going to wait till next episode to do that. We still have a decent lead in the West, and we were 8 points clear with 2 games in hand, so there's really no threat of anyone catching us there. In the East, Columbus are on 52 points. NYC, it's still a 2-horse race out there, although DC United is starting to slowly close that gap. So maybe they'll get back in the running, but I kind of doubt it. It's pretty much Columbus and New York and NYCFC. So yeah, honestly, I don't even have an explanation for what happened today. The last episode that you saw, I played that 2 days ago. This feels like a completely different gameplay. Like, I don't feel like I've ever played this game before. I don't have words to explain what I experienced in this episode, but that was damn near unplayable. I don't even know how we won a single game today. The one game we won, we beat, who did we beat Colorado 1-0 on a 1 goal by Diego Rossi. That was just a beautiful goal. We didn't do anything else in that game. We got run over by New York Red Bulls. We got slaughtered at home by RSL. I don't even know where to begin to like try to fix it. So next episode, we're gonna reset the sliders on Ultimate, just go back to base Ultimate difficulty, and we'll see what happens with that. So that's it for this one. If you did enjoy it, I don't know how you did, because I sure as hell didn't. Make sure to let me know by leaving a like below, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see what happens next episode. See ya.